It is moimoi kind of day today, and I just want to show you another way of making moimoi. The first one we did it with leaf, but this one I'm going to do it with plastic cups or plastic plates, it comes handy when you're getting ready for a party where you have a lot of guests and you don't have the time for the leaf. This one is equally very okay. So take a look at our ingredients. The color of my moimoi, now, I don't play with chili pepper, shombo, and then tatashe, the red bell pepper, then habanero. Habanero, that's a rodo. Take the one you can cope with. Don't put the one that will set the roof ablaze. Of course, your peeled beans. My ingredients are very simple. I'm a very basic chef. I like using what is readily available. Now here I blend the beans with the peppers. That's all that it is in this place right now, in this bowl. Beans and pepper. And then I heat up my oil on another pot. The other pot on fire is water and something that I use to base the pot so that my plastic won't melt at the bottom of the pot. Okay, so I heat up my oil a little. I'm going to fry my curry, my thyme, biko, ginger, and garlic don't have place inside moi moi. Thank you. Make sure that your moi moi has pepper and enough of onions. Okay, here is the seasoning cube that I'm going to use. I use no beef and a little combination of no beef and no maggi. Okay, or no chicken. You can see the two combo there. I try not to overspice my moi moi. The reason is there is a natural taste to these things. The next video I'll be making, I'll be showing you how to make akara. As a child, that was what my mother traded in. So the akara part of my mom is big. And so I'm going to show you her recipe. I know you haven't forgotten that it doesn't have to be complex to be good. That's just who I am. And I stay true to myself. Inside this oil, I have my crayfish too. I just want to infuse my oil with all of that aroma, bring it to a slight boil. I'm not frying anything. You understand? Somehow, when you toast these things inside hot oil, it just releases enough aroma for you. There is a strange ingredient I have not used before for moi moi, which I'm using now. It is milk, that's coconut milk. I just blended coconut, extracted the juice, or you can use the canned coconut milk, it's fine, but I didn't use it in the last moi moi I made, so I thought to use it in this one. All right, toast everything. Now don't add cold water to your moi moi from this point. Add warm water. That's why I had that moi moi on the heat. I mean that water on the fire before. Now mix this very well, thoroughly mixed. Mix it thoroughly. Now this is thick. If you ask me, if you make it like this when it's cold, nobody will be able to enjoy it. So add the salt and taste. Please add, and you have maggi and all of it. No, now you're adding the salt and then taste first. Then corn beef. I put my corn beef in two ways, and this corn beef can be minced meat, it can be flake fish, it can be any protein at all. All right, I just like to use corn beef because it's generally accepted. All right, so that is coconut milk I am adding to that moi moi. Now let me tell you how this coconut milk came to be. I cooked coconut rice for a party, so I now had half can of coconut milk, and I don't want it wasted. And I was making moi moi. I decided to add it to it. And at the party, everybody was like, what did you put in your moi moi? The moi moi finished before everything. And so that was how I incorporated it into my moimoi recipe. And it has been amazing. You can try it out. Buy one coconut, break it, blend it smooth. Let it be very smooth. Then extract the juice using cheesecloth, ashogi. Use it to extract the juice, and then, or you just buy the canned coconut milk. It's very nice. It's rich, it's tasty, it's beautiful. The creamy nature of it, I don't know, there's a wonder working there. All right, so that is what I did in this place, and I'm going to arrange my cans. All right, and I'm going to I think I understand. No, not that I understand. I love moi moi more when it resonates with my childhood. All right. My mother used this tin milk tin rather, and then we will wash it. She will use it to do moi moi and all of it. Growing up, if it's not in the leaf or in that form, it becomes somehow for me to eat. I'm just agbaya like that, not like it's a problem, okay? So I had to look for these disposable cups to make this moi moi today. I'm still trying to lighten it up with warm water. From that point, I added that hot oil. Please don't add cold water again. Don't add cold water again. You see the texture there, I mean the consistency. You see the consistency there. You want it to be soft even when it is cold. Some people don't know how to make this moi moi. At the end of the day, they just the moi moi is cold and then it's hard like rock. It's beans. All right, so that's me portioning it out. Please use a measuring unit such that everything you do, all right, if one is ready, everything is ready. Yes, that's my measuring unit. You see the cup? I'm just one heavy agbaya girl like that. Yup. So I keep feeling, I don't even know what to tell you at this point. You can increase your shombo and tatashe if you want it to. And there is a mistake I made here that I wanted to tell you about. I thought they have already blended the thyme for me. I blend my thyme or rosemary before you so that you don't see it at all in the moi moi, but unfortunately they didn't blend it. Now I'm going to put beef, this corned beef inside like that. People like seeing it in lumps like that. Some people use only corned beef, some people use only egg. I use both. And your moi moi is as rich as you want it to be, but biko, ginger, garlic, I don't see their position inside moi moi. Let's respect our sefe. Please, in the name of Shineke God, respect your sefe. Don't do it. What did I say? Don't do it. Now, your arrangement, you need to be careful. I'm still dealing with burns on my palms right now, not from this moi moi, but from kitchen work. All right, you won't want your hand to become sandpaper like my own. Be careful how you arrange it. Now, after arrangement, I'm cooking for 1 full hour. 1 hour, and then I check it, and then I'll bring it out. So be careful with your arrangement, and make sure you check every 20 minutes to make sure the water is not dry. Now, this water at the base of this pot cannot be more than 2/3 of the cup. It shouldn't be fuller than 2/3 of the cup. You understand? It shouldn't get halfway of the cup. It should just be at the bottom. So every 20 minutes you open. From the side, you just pour water. I miss my mom today. That's how she taught me to make moi moi. In our akara class, I'm going to show you how mom made akara. Akara, when I finish making my own, if you try it, you will never eat akara with Maggi again. It's just plenty of onions you need, both for akara and moi moi. Once you have your plenty of onions inside of it, oh, The taste it will come with will shock you. It will shock you. Now, don't forget to put this tin foil on top of it. Very important. See. Very important. Very, very, very important. Very important. All right. It helps you trap the heat and then cook it, on time. Because at times, no matter how new your pot is, the heat escapes. You understand? Now, after 1 hour, you have done. It have do. It's cooked. All right, cooked through. You can take one and then check through, or you take a kebab stick like you're checking for cake, and just push it through and see if there is a lot of wetness there. Now this is what we have. This is how I understand moi moi. Forgive me. This is how I understand moi moi. I'm just a sport mommy girl like that. All right. No matter how plenty we are, these 4 cups of beans